Hey Capricorn, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video if you're new here, and if you've already subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate that. This is going to be for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and of course your Venus, if that applies to you. I hope you're all doing well. I'm getting a lot of the same energy in the past few readings, so I decided to do cardinal signs first, so maybe it's a cardinal thing that's going on right now. But it's this energy of like, self-improvement, like on the, like, to put it mildly, it's like this energy of self-improvement, but it's like people taking their power back and taking charge of who they are and what they want to be. And I see the same thing here. Like, you have your energy here, Capricorn. But in the Aries reading, it was like kind of this midlife crisis kind of vibe, but not in like a gross, like, you know, dating like 20 somethings if you're an old guy kind of thing. But, it doesn't have to be bad if that's what you're into. For some of you, it might be. But it's breaking free of something really toxic here. For some of you, it could be like a toxic mindset. For some of you, it's like kind of the reverse of like that, of the Aries vibe of like, some of you need to grow up a little bit. So it's kind of looking, like I said, opposite of that. It's like breaking free of some sort of toxic mentality of like maybe needing like status or like the best car or the, best looking person, breaking free of some kind of materialistic, like toxic mindset, and connecting more with like like, I don't know the word for it. Connecting with something more spiritual or something more substantial, something a little bit deeper than like money, women, things like that. Yeah. For some of you, there's a lot of like psychological limitations, setbacks, things you have to deal with in regards to like a mom, like your mom or a mother figure in your life. This could be the mother of your children. Some of you, this could be just the person you're involved with. There's something psychological that you're overcoming, either in how you view maybe motherhood or the mother of your children. Like I said, I'm going to get some more cards to clarify that, because it's a little bit unclear, but like I said, it's something that is literally unclear having to do with motherhood. Some of you are just finding just finding new inspiration and new freedom because you may be, dealing with things that you haven't wanted to deal with for a long time, things that you've kept repressed. Some of you have kept some things repressed when it comes to the relationship you've had with, your mom or parental figure. For some, it could be a grandmother, it could be something like that. Sort of repressed feelings some of you may even have towards women. And if you're female, that can apply too. Of course, to your own mom, or, however that situation fits in your life. But it's like breaking free of some sort of toxic attachment to something like that. That maybe has kept you like emotionally immature in some way. Some of you have been spending a lot of time on your own, seeking, answers within, going within to find the answers to things that trouble you. Yeah, but again, it's like all of these things just have this really beautiful, happy ending like going on for people here. Some of you have a really emotional side that you don't let people see. Some of you keep your emotions really, really secret. Some of you are afraid to let other people see how emotional you are or express your emotions. Some of you are really, some of you or somebody you're involved with here is really secretive when it comes to emotions, when it comes to sharing things like that. Some of you could be involved with an Aquarius here, but something's being something that, you know, either you or whoever you're involved with here like tries to keep under wraps or tries to keep in the dark or tries to, so somebody's not able to keep their emotions like a secret anymore, you know. For some of you, this could just involve like a secret crush that you have on someone or someone has on you. Somebody has feelings for somebody here that they don't want other people to know about. Some of you may feel like you're destined to like always be alone and there's never going to be that person for you that you can share yourself with. But it's a huge wish of yours. And I think in spite of that, you're never going to stop searching for that. That's really cute. Yeah. In spite of some of you feeling really isolated and alone right now and maybe feeling like you don't have somebody that you can share yourself with, you're hopeful. You know, it's almost like a hopeful a hopeful quest here that you'll never give up on. Yeah, some of you would just feel really, some of you either really miss your mother or you feel a huge loss of a feminine presence in your life. Maybe you just didn't grow up with a good, good mother example or a loving mother or something like that. Or some of you, in masculines are, just kind of on your own right now and feeling, sort of lost without a feminine presence. But for some of you, you have a distorted image or distorted views around motherhood, around femininity, something where you can't express yourself emotionally or you feel like you have to be on your own. But it's a secret wish of yours. For some of you, it's really a secret wish to find somebody that you can really communicate with. For some of you, that are single, it's a longing to, connect with somebody physically and emotionally, wanting to find somebody that you can be, that you can talk to and be, attracted to. Yeah, but what's also happening here, Capricorn, however you fit in this situation, if you're not actively working on getting out of some self-destructive mindset, because I do see that here too, there is some of you here are either dealing with somebody or you are somebody who is enormously reckless. It doesn't mean that they have to do physically reckless things, like physically dangerous things. There's somebody here who maybe is just a bit of a self-sabotager or gets themselves into situations that, it's too impulsive, it's too reckless and impulsive in that way. And it may be because they're really sexually driven, like they're driven by their sexual desires too much. And it could be because they have a mistrust of women. Some of you here it's like that, but again, there is also a theme here of feeling lonely, of really wanting to be able to share with somebody and not and having this like dream and having this hope of finding this person that inspires like all of this. But for some of you, you are too, frankly, paranoid or defensive or too closed off or too inaccessible to whatever it is that you're seeking. Whether it's companionship or love or somebody to talk to, somebody to feel attracted to, some of you you've walled yourself off too much, that this will just end up staying like a dream in your head until you can get over that. You get the world again, every single person here, leveling up. Everybody, like I said, collectively leveling up. Check out the other side. This is the one constant. So maybe you're coming out of that. Maybe you've done some inner work and have seen that for some of you, you're your own worst enemy. You sabotage yourself because you're too closed off, because you're too secretive about how you feel. You don't share how you feel. You are too isolated. You spend too much time alone, and you have some psychological repressed, fears around women, or your mother may have given you some distorted view of what it means to be a woman, if you are a woman, that maybe makes you attracted to people who are destructive, that are not consistent, that are impulsive, that bring a lot, that are materialistically minded. Some of you have found yourself, because of some dynamic with how you grew up or how you were raised or how you were nurtured by your mother, that you are only attracted to people who are like that. And for, like I said, for masculine energies here, it's like having this dream and this hope of finding this like true love in this person. Like, and some of you may just be too attached or too hung up on the quest for it. Like, it's not really something you actually want to attain, but you like the search. And for the rest of you that are frustrated in whatever situation it is that you're in, you have to recognize that you have closed yourself off somehow. You have your paranoia, your own insecurity, whatever this psychological thing is that you keep repressed, these feelings that you keep hidden, that's what's stopping you from this wholeness that you're seeking, from this wish that you have, from this dream, from this awakening. You have the potential here, everybody has so far today, to have an enormous awakening to change your life completely for the better. But it's Capricorn, I see that it's not quite there for you yet. It's on its way. That for some of you have to work on some health issues. And for some of you, either you or your person, or you or whoever you're attracted to, there's too much emphasis on materialism, too much emphasis on, the material aspects of life, the luxury aspects of life. Like, if it's love that you really want, if it's someone you really want to be able to talk to share yourself with, somebody here has to, overcome some attachment to needing to be materially successful in order to gain what it is that you want. And some of you just really need to also work on your physical health. Yeah. You got it coming in for you. There's a soulmate here, whether this is the person you're involved with or not, or the person that you're seeking. All the potentials here, the potential for massive success in that capacity as well, on a material front, on a health front. Whatever you're trying to improve health wise, whatever you're trying to improve financially, in your material environment, you're ready for an upgrade to that. You're ready for a new phase of that, something major for you, and you're ready for the kind of love relationship that you want here. But the only issue I see in all of this is, like I said, somebody's got to realize that they're blocking themselves from what they want, and somebody has to get over whatever this toxic attachment is to sex, drugs, money, materialism in some way, and overcoming some sort of psychological setback that you may have around your own femininity, around your own mother, females in your life, something like that. But if this is a dream that you want to make real and not just always have this dream of like finding this person, you have to you have to break down your own walls to make a serious change here. So anyway, thanks for watching, Capricorn. I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. If not, I hope to see you again in another video. Thanks.